and I cannot fall asleep. So I guess it's time for another stream. I don't think I've played like at all, or no, wait, what am I saying? Stream like a while. Like I haven't been paying attention to it, but uh, yeah, it's been a while. I'm uploading a video right now. I learned from my lesson or from my mistakes. I'm not uploading like another 2 hour video that took forever to make, and it got like 25 views. So that's gonna be on the back burner for a bit. Um, Dude, it's like so much more effort than like you like, especially doing it the first time, and it just like demotivates me. Like I don't have the time at the moment. Yo, that's insane, man. Who's this man? We're targeting this guy, dude, and it's a Swiss person again. That's crazy. What is up with these Swiss people? I guess it makes sense. Like, given that they're probably from the German-speaking part, if I'd guess. Um, yeah, I'm playing some 8 Deluxe. Um, cause like I like I've played World for 30 hours. This figure is all messed up. Should be way higher, but yeah, I don't feel like I'm good enough yet to play or even like make videos about it. So I prefer like sticking to something that that's my expertise. Um, because I don't know, I feel like it's gonna take a long time before I feel like not like confident, and not like as in like emotional, like oh my god I'm so insecure or something, but like I don't want to be like making videos on like a game that I've barely played and don't know anything, and with my schedule at the moment, um that's gonna be a while. Like I'd give it like literally, oh my god, wait, sorry, I'm gonna, okay, full slam. What's up, guys? Yeah, just playing a few races for a while. Stick around if you want to. Um, but definitely smash like. That's and that's a threat. That's like a, you don't have a choice. You do not have free will. You have to like the live stream. Our goal is to beat all the Swiss people. Ooh, okay. Focus. It's so easy. It's so crazy. Like with this game, sometimes I'll just be zoned out for like I don't know how long, and then like I'll check the screen and it's like lap 3. Okay, we gotta do better than this. Like, um, ooh, like I'm not playing up to my VR standard. Damn. Okay, gotta make a comeback. Sorry that I hit the Swedish person. It's not what I'm going for. No. Okay, I mean, we're probably still getting like a decent spot. Oh, that was bad timing. better next time. This guy, man. That was an accident. Haven't shaved like there. Damn. And like the one viewer just left. Okay. Nah, it's too late to have sound on. I'm not feeling it. Who's the one person watching it? Like, who are you? Got a comment. Okay. Um, I can win this. This is like I'm a bit rusty still, or I keep saying that every live stream that I'm rusty. I just don't play as much anymore. Okay. You know what? I'll bag. Get coins. I don't like this yet. I want better items. We're playing for lap 3 anyways, so it doesn't matter that much. I'll get 10 coins. Hope to get like a star or a bullet bill. If I get a star... Ooh, okay. Wait, I'll still... Just because I'm that much of a filthy bagger, I'll use the... Okay, this is perfect. I don't think, like, he's not far back enough to get a shock. I'll just use this here. And then hold this for as long as I can, which is not that long. Apparently that was bad timing. But okay, we didn't get lag trailed, which is good. And we should be getting first place. Cool. And I hit the neo-Nazi, so that's good. Let's go. Okay, gotta support our Swedish friends. Big fan of Drain Gang, if you guys know that. Like Swedish underground, like rappers and stuff. Huge fan. And we got it. This is like, whoa, camera focus. This is my favorite track in all of Mario Kart. I can say it confidently, like Mario Kart Wii 8 Deluxe, my favorite. So get you next time. It's crazy, bro. Imagine if it's like actually Nick Fuentes. I shouldn't be even talking about like Nick Fuentes because anyways. Cool. Okay, we got London. That's fine. It's a good track for inside drift. So should be maintaining our lead. Nice. Okay, I was making the same mistake I've been making every live stream where I was playing through the video feed. One thing I don't like that much about Mario Kart World so far is that there's like snaking or like chaining drifts doesn't seem to be like as much of a thing. In this game, it's super important. Um, in that game, it doesn't matter. Like you're like I'm not good at the game yet, but from um, what I've seen, like from world records and stuff, you're usually either going straight or like doing some sort of like wall bounce or side trick, hopping, riding on the wall. In this game, it's like very satisfying that it's like all about lines and like um, chaining mini turbos. Um, and that's something that's like it's quite unique to this game because like I really like the way um, like drifting is very smooth in this game. In Wii, it's like a little bit too sharp and like mechanical feeling. Here, yeah, it feels a little bit more like loose or I don't know, like organic feeling, which is what I like. Oh, damn. One of the big downsides for using this vehicle type, like you can drift between the item boxes. Okay, luckily I would have gotten hit anyways. It didn't matter that I didn't get the item box. Should still be in first by a little bit. Nice. I might get like if I have like too much money to burn at some point, get like a modded Switch with like a capture card built in because I'm literally that's how lazy I am to like for me it's just like I like playing handheld and in bed um usually, and if I could do that I would be like recording videos all the time, but like at least so far it's just like a bit of a hassle. um Setting up there, like I really have to like go out of my way to start recording, set up my OBS, some like weird microphone like setup. I might just get a microphone which would make things easier. The problem is like from what I've seen, um like cheap microphones don't even sound as good as like the built-in mic on your phone, but that's maybe research I have to do, and I'd have to, I don't know, maybe get like a new capture card or something because mine doesn't look very good. I don't get why people like this track so much. Like it's literally never been one of the tracks that like caught my eye. It was like cool way back in the day when this game was first releasing, and like I think it was one of the tracks in like the demos that they had in, I guess, like 2013 or yeah, like late 2013. They had like this track playable at stores, I guess. Um that was cool. But after since like past like launch window, this I don't know, it's never been one that's like super exciting. But like now that I play it like more casually this game. I really like the theming. Like this looks better than most. Okay, I timed that wrong. Than most Mario Kart World tracks, in my opinion. Like just from a theming, and I guess the graphics are like um, close. Like you can tell that it's like technically like it doesn't look as technical or like technically impressive, but um, it it had like it has more detail to it and like the texturing and stuff than most tracks. Okay, cool. First place. I don't know how long I'll be playing because, oh well, if I can't sleep, I might as well play. Yeah, that's right, huh? What a shame. Shame on you. I don't know why it's like more. Um, it's weird. Like when you see people like have like Hitler or something as their username, it's like less. It's like these people are like obviously being like offensive, but like with this type of stuff, it's like if you have like the modern day like Hitler simp, um, it's like these people would have had to go out of their way to find out who that guy is. Like I don't think this is just like a child trying to be edgy, but it's probably like a guy that's like actually like a big fan, which is crazy. Um, yeah, I don't know. Like the one thing I would say is it's nice that since World came out, it's like so different from this game that like this game is still has like a lot of relevance. Like there's a clear reason or like a clear appeal to each of them. Um, like this game, it's already like extremely chaotic. But like World just like takes that up much much higher. Um, but yeah, I wonder because like these games are both available or like available on the same platform. So, and I would assume that most people who have World or will have World will also have this game, just like from the scale of things, because this is like one of the best-selling games of all time. I wonder which one of these games I'll play more a few years down the line, like once I've already um like played a bunch of World, which one I'll like more. Um, because I don't know if yeah, which one will age better. Because Mario Kart World still has like a oh, I should have been paying attention to the race. I could have gotten first. Maybe. World has like a lot of it's still changing a lot. Like Nintendo is still like rolling out fixes. Um, it might be a completely different game a little while from now. And for me, like everything still feels new. Like I haven't played it a lot, so um, I'm still very interested in it. But like I feel maybe I'll get sick of it after a while, and I'll just switch back to this game. I honestly, my biggest hope for the Switch 2, because they added like the GameCube support. Uh, like I think you need like the Switch Plus version or whatever, or what Switch Online Premium. I don't know what they. Oh wait, Switch Online Expansion Pack. That's what they call it. You get GameCube games there. I hope they get Wii support, give Wii support someday to um, like expansion pack users, and that we can play Mario Kart Wii online. That would be the dream. That like Wii gets released with like full online support, um, and that you can have all three of like the major home console Mario Karts with online playable. That would be sick. And somehow I don't even think that that's that unrealistic. Like I could see Nintendo easily doing it. That at the very least, like getting Wii support a few years down the line, and like Mario Kart Wii would be like an obvious first choice. Um, and then like I'm not sure if they would like bring back online. But then again, like what I was saying that I was like thinking like they obviously like they re-released Galaxy and Galaxy 2 like full price basically. Um they might still consider like Wii like too new to like be a retro console, which hey, fair enough from a business perspective. And it's time to bag again. Um Oh man, I was not paying attention. It's lap 3 already. Almost got confused by playing World and went in the off-road with the boo. This race is over. What? Okay, guys, 3 a.m. I thought I had another mushroom. Okay, we'll play better next race. We're not losing to these people. And I might join another lobby, but I know the way that the live streams work, if you spend like 5 seconds on a pause screen, half the stream leaves. Like that guy. Um, what? Okay, I guess I'll have to do that anyways. I might go global. And we might play in like a competitive lobby. And in that case, I'll have to concentrate. What? Okay. Yeah, this has been like a consistent thing for me. Like, I feel like I'm getting way more like server issues. And I don't think, like, I'm not sure if it's my internet, because my internet usually is pretty great. Um, but it's just like on the Switch too. Huh, interesting. Okay, I'll try one more time. I can't believe how bad like Nintendo servers are. Oh, Jesus, man. Okay, let's try World then. And I won't be able to play well, like I'm not good. I'll turn up the volume a little bit because I never, like, I haven't even listened to most of the soundtrack, I think. Will the online work? Yes or no? Dude, okay. Guys, I would, like, connect my hotspot, but like I don't want to be live streaming on data because like I don't have like an unlimited data plan. But I would say I'm a little bit better. I learned like one or two shortcuts just like from um, trying them out during online races, but I haven't like practiced offline at all yet. But yeah, I don't know, like looking at this game now and then like looking at a track like Swamp Ruins, Swamp Ruins looks better from a graphical standpoint than this game. Um, like there's better lighting and stuff here. You can see like the slight HDR effect that you can see on the Switch 2 like built-in screen. You guys probably can't see it at all from like the compression, but there is something to it. Um, yeah, like the game looks better from like an engine perspective, game engine, and like the resolution is a little bit better, but the actual tracks do not have as much like detail to them usually, or it's probably mostly like art style, like better textures and stuff, and or not like better from a like resolution perspective, but they have like more detail put into them, which is I guess like a trade-off that they have to make if they're going for like such a huge game, but that's another topic for another day. Yeah, like there's not much like what I was talking about earlier, like squeezing mini turbos, like on like straightaways is not really something you do in this game. Like it's not really worth it. You would usually, if you're going on a straightaway, you would um, like try to avoid it by doing some like rail stuff. Okay, one thing wait, okay. I swear that like you like these arrows show like if you are doing an intermission track or not. That's like how I interpreted it, but like if it's like Rainbow Road, like I don't get how that would be a intermission track or like um I don't know what you call it, not like an intermission, but like yeah, intermission track, I guess. But okay, it's not picking Rainbow Road, but like from what I would guess from like the design stuff, because you always have like two split things and then one loose track. I would think this is like the intermission, but it looks like that's not how it works. Like we're just playing the free lap track. Huh. Maybe there's no way to tell. Or maybe this is just like a new lobby. Okay, shortcut. Whoa, okay. Like by saying I know the shortcut, I mean like I saw it and like tried it a few times. But that's it. Like oh man. Dude, I swear to I was gonna get like a neutral charge jump or something. But some like it gives you drifts when you don't want it, and then it um, gets locked into the charge jump when I do want it. But hey, that's just me complaining while not being good yet. And it's funny because like I finally get like all the what do you call it? Like those people in 8 Deluxe with low VRs who like spam Baby Park and stuff. Cause yeah, so far I'm loving the non-technical tracks to play online. Oh man, okay, yeah, I don't know, it's harder. I, it's much harder to do while commentating. Like I usually do get that, but it's yeah, this game is difficult. I'd say it's much more difficult than 8 Deluxe. It's probably even more difficult than Wii. Um, or not sure. What do you guys think is like more technical, like Mario Kart Wii or Mario Kart World? I'm looking forward to like I'd like to see like Troy do a like Mario Kart tier list. I don't think he's like made that video. I wouldn't even know how to do that video well from like a competitive standpoint because I'm only good at 8 Deluxe. And I guess I used to be good at 7 as well. Like I don't feel like I've been playing the franchise long enough to have like a meaningful opinion on which Mario Karts are like the best to play competitively. Like my skill level and stuff is like very skewed towards 8 Deluxe. And then like my knowledge wise, I probably know the most about Wii, just like from watching videos from people playing it for like years and years and years, and playing it as a kid. 7, like as well, I guess for a little while that was like popular for like a year or two. But yeah, 7 I played that game for years and years as well. I really wish I could see how long I played 7. But like nowadays yeah, I'm not good at it. Like I'm not used to the controls anymore, but I was decent at it while I was playing it. Like at the very least I like knew all the shortcuts. Oof. And like strategies. I didn't know like any of the advanced shortcuts, but I definitely was better at 7 than this game so far. But I haven't played this game enough. 7 is probably like one of the worst Mario Karts in my opinion. Like, cause the tracks are like so narrow, or like they're not even they they're fine, but like the characters are so big, and you get like the items are huge. Like online races feel super like slow, and because like I don't know what like the game just feels slower than the other Mario Karts, even at like 150cc. It feels like you're just like moving straight constantly, and then there's like red shells and stuff that hit you constantly, green shells as well. And with like 8-player races, um, it's um, they just are yeah, the races just are not exciting. Like it doesn't feel like earned when you go from like second to 10th. It's like I don't know what to say. Like it's there's not like 8 players just is not enough for online. It's obviously fine for like multiplayer offline gameplay. Um, but yeah, for online, like it means a lot more, or it has more weight to it if you go from like if you get like a bad placement, because yeah, with your friends and stuff you'll have fun just playing the game. It doesn't really matter, but like for online formats, um, if it's 8 players max, you like getting like third place or fifth place in a 8 player lobby is like a huge um, difference, and that's like with 12 it's more spread out. With 24 it's, I don't know, like so far it feels a bit too ridiculous. But yeah, I know I'm like not doing a bunch of shortcuts. I just I haven't practiced them like even once. I can go for like the ending shortcut, I guess. Uh, I don't even remember what the fastest route is. Oh, what? How did I get in first? In my head, I was like fifth. Okay, we're not gonna be able to go for the ending cut, but we're getting a decent placement. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the VR system in this game. Like, I wish it was like a compromise or something. Like, I think they'll probably, because I heard it's like 99999. No, 9999 VR so far, like Mario Kart Wii, which is cool for like ranking, but I kind of like the grindy aspect. Like, I don't think I would have played 8 Deluxe even remotely as long if it had a like skill based VR system. Like here, if you're like in the 9,000s, you are a fantastic, you're like a great player, or like one of the best, literally, because you would, I'm pretty sure it works, like in practice exactly the same as in Wii, that you get like you need like you would I think you would need like 20, 30 first places in a row, um like to no, you'd need to get like consistent like top two for like hundreds of races to get to nines, and you only gain VR at like higher VRs, um, if you have high VR yourself, which is like just how it works in Wii. I think it's probably even harsher than Wii's. But yeah, I not that great yet. But I'm better than I am at Wii. At least like compared to um, like the player base nowadays. If I'm playing custom tracks, like I think if I play regular tracks in Wii, I would probably do pretty good. Um, and if you look back at like when Wii was around, like with the servers, when I was playing it when I was younger, then I was like very good at the game, I guess. I guess that my perspective just is like from playing CTGP for a few years, when like Troy started playing again, like in 2017 or something. I tried that and I was just like horrible at it. Like I would not be able to get better than like last, second to last, or if I'm getting lucky and um, it's like a simpler track, I would get um, like sixth, seventh. So I think the best I got was like 7,000 VR or something. But hey, maybe once I get, like if I get more into like trying out different Mario Karts, I'll give Retro Rewind another try, and I probably end up playing like regular tracks because can't be good at every game. Gotta, pick something to be the best at. And I don't know if it's gonna be this game, like maybe in a few years. I'm not trying to get burnt out on this game. I'm not a Mario Kart content creator, like professional or something, and I'm not that invested yet. But maybe if I, like, Mario Kart is like a game where the better you get at it, the more fun it gets. Um, as I get first place. Like, I feel like the game is the least fun once you just start playing when like stuff, even from like a casual perspective, if you like don't know or you don't know like the rules for the game, which I guess literally for people who don't know Mario Kart, but like know what you're supposed to do on tracks, um, it's it feels the most unfair and like annoying to play. But then like once you get used to the controls, it feels better. Once you get used to the layouts, it gets better or like more fun. Once you learn the shortcuts, it gets more fun. And then like after that, like if you know like exactly like what tricks or like how to do tricks and stuff, or like how to optimize each track, it gets even more fun. But that's also like if you do that while the game is new, you'll probably like learn and get used to like a bunch of like outdated strategies. Like if you play this game for years and stuff and get better over time, you'll learn the proper strategies that are necessary. Um, so yeah. And thanks for the 2 likes on the live stream. I appreciate it. I find it interesting that like more viewers stick around during 8 Deluxe. I guess it really does matter, like how good you are at the game. Like as a kid, when I was watching people um, play video games, I would never think that it like mattered that much as a YouTuber how good you actually are at the game. But yeah, I guess it does, because I guess it's not very interesting gameplay. Um, yeah. Oh well. And it's like shocking how much like of a difference it makes. I think it's like whether you're when you're playing during like summertime, you there's just like more people on their phone. 'Cause I get less viewers on the live streams now, even though there's more. I have more subscribers. Like I think I gained like 100-ish subscribers since I started uploading again. But I guess I was trying harder when I first started live streaming. Like I was really, really trying to keep people watching and stuff. Now I just like stream when I want to play. And I'm sorry for the short spam. I don't know what I was doing. What? Okay, that's crazy. I gotta keep my voice down. Yeah, like the final stage of like Mario Kart Enlightenment or whatever is knowing like when the items, like where they will go, and the probabilities of like when they'll spawn, um, how often or how long you have to wait till they get um, like refreshed. Like in Mario Kart, we like I don't know why yeah, I mean I know why I noticed, but like compared to how good I am at that game, which is not good, I know like when the shocks are available, when the um like where what placements you can get like bullet bills and stuff. I don't even know that for 8 Deluxe really, because I don't think there are like rules on like respawn. You can get like two shocks in a row, or two people can pull the shock. Multiple people can pull bullet bills. It's like, yeah, the distance based stuff, it's not as fun, I guess, for like the most competitive plays. Um, or yeah, I don't know. It's more like it's just different because you have to like keep track of like the mini map. But yeah, mm, but yeah, I guess people will figure that out eventually. Like when the like I don't even maybe it's already a thing like the item meta, but I'm not sure yet. That I haven't even like I think I only started watching like people like world records like a week ago. But yeah, I guess I hope for me that this game has like a big community future. Um, or I guess I'll have to step in to fill that role. Um, cause yeah, this is my favorite franchise. It's basically the only like online game I play. I started, I guess, playing like shooters and stuff, but I just play single player stuff. Like I don't know, I never, literally never played them like before like a week. Wait, what am I saying? Like a year ago. Um, or I played like a match of like Fortnite, Call of Duty, like literally, like I could count it on my hand, like the amount of times I've played that. But um, so I don't think I'll ever become like a competitive shooter player or something. Um, hey, but who knows? No one can tell. But um, Mario Kart, like I think this is gonna be like a franchise that it's gonna be my go-to, like probably for the rest of my life. Like it's just been that big of a thing for me since I was a kid. I cannot not see myself playing Mario Kart, which is, I guess, an expensive what hobby to have, um, because you need to get the new Nintendo console, the new game, which they keep increasing the prices of. Like just getting this, which I wouldn't have gotten a Switch 2 if it wasn't for this game. I would have waited years and years. Um, so I guess that's good marketing on Nintendo's side. Um, yeah, I would have, yeah, like, what is it? This was I paid 580 euros. Um, but I got like a stupid case bundle. That was like the only thing that was available. But at that point, I had been postponing or like waiting, saving up, and then like having to spend money on other things for like months and months. Um, so I'm glad I finally have it, but I'm gonna be pretty pissed if there's gonna be a Switch 2 with a better screen that comes out like a year from now, um, I'll be pissed, man. At least my Switch is in like good condition. Like my Joy-Cons have like a few scratches on them somehow. Like they're, I don't get how like the plastic on Nintendo consoles scratches so easily. Cause like sort of like I get it with like my previous ones, um, why they looked the way like they didn't even look bad because like I kept screen protectors on them at all times. But somehow just the plastic like gets these like super fine line, not even like they I wouldn't even call them scratches, but like the plastic gets like a mark on it. And yeah, I hope that wouldn't be a thing for like resale, because honestly, if a new Switch comes out with like a better screen, I'll realistically probably buy it. I don't think I would get like a Switch Lights, like mini portable Switch. Um, like I have no interest in that this generation. Um, but that's gotta be inevitable as well. Like I feel like they've got their formula down. Hey, maybe they'll actually make like a Switch 2 Pro, but I feel like that would be pretty like un Nintendo like. I don't know. I don't know if they would make like a Switch 2 or a Switch 2 Pro or a Switch 3, because I feel like with like Nintendo's business model, they um you know, they really it's like they're the only gaming company or like console manufacturer where like the console identity, like the that people know, like yeah, like Nintendo has like the most depending on like their console business structure, and I feel like if there's like a Switch 2 Pro, the Switch 3 would be something that um like there's less of a reason to upgrade, and then like with Nintendo there's like less, there would be like less differences between the games, and then like the whole business model where Nintendo likes to still sort of like show like a clear difference between their consoles, like with PlayStation and stuff. um they have basically had the same concept since the first one, and then like graphical leaps have been less and less noticeable. Um, like PS4 to PS5 technically was like a big jump, but like PS4 Pro to 5 is like not that big of a difference. Um, what? Okay, I don't get like the blue shells go like more tight than in other games. That's what I've noticed. But yeah, like PS5 to PS5 Pro. I wonder like what they would do for like a PS6, because I cannot imagine that like the PS6 will be that much more powerful than a PS5 Pro. Um, and that's like I feel like what would be the same uh, sort of issue if there's like a Switch 2 Pro. What would they do for a Switch 3? But yeah, you could from the other side of the argument, like they like if it's a Switch free, people would be, I guess, less inclined to like if like you'll get these people where it's like I have a Switch, why would I need a Switch 2? If there's like always like a new Switch, then you can just make eh, as I'm I don't know. Yeah, the more I'm like thinking about it, it just doesn't make sense to like ever make a Switch 2 Pro. With like the original Switch, there was like a clear need for it. I guess like there were Switch games that had performance issues. They were missing out on first party or like third party releases. Um, Switch 2, like I don't really see that being as much of an issue. Like I don't think the Switch will be like people will consider it underpowered. Um, like for a long time. Because I guess like the landscape has changed. Like Switch 1, people were comparing it to like the PS4. Now, like the Switch 2, people are comparing it. Like I'm literally comparing it. Like you can probably check out like my video is probably uploaded. Like they're comparing it to like the Steam Deck or like the Windows PC handhelds. And compared to those, like the Switch 2 is already like a little bit less powerful than like the most powerful handhelds um, that are already out. But like it compares favorably because like price wise, this is probably like the yeah. There's I don't think there's like a $400, 400 euro. I don't know the exact like US pricing handheld that performs as well as the Switch. So, and that's gonna be for a while. Like, I think until the Steam Deck 2 comes out, the Switch is gonna be the technically like the best performance for your buck, like handheld. Um, yeah, like I can say that with like confidence, I guess. And even then, like no one's gonna like the markets are so at least so far like so different. Like I don't think a Steam Deck 2 would be that big of a threat, but who knows? Like honestly, in a few years I could see Steam becoming like much bigger. Like the Steam Deck, from what I've heard, it sold like 4 million, but that figure has been like not updated for a long time. It might even get to like I don't think like 10 million's gonna be like a thing, but like 8 million maybe, maybe. And then like they've got such a big like word of mouth. People are like very interested in it. I could see that becoming like they might hit like 10 million sales like next time. And they might become like the next they might on like be considered like a console. Um, like that it, like I feel like so many people already like know what a Steam Deck is. It might um yeah, like they've got such a good like momentum. Like they might become like the biggest, I guess, like direct competitor to Nintendo. Like it might not even be that like people will like talk about like Nintendo, Xbox, PlayStation. Like Xbox could probably go um realistically in like a generation or two, at least from like the console market standpoint. And then it's just gonna be PlayStation and Nintendo. But people don't really even consider like PlayStation and Nintendo like direct competitors anymore because they make very different products. But like there could be a discussion uh, in like a generation or two, like where it's a serious consideration for like the average consumer if they want to get like a Steam Deck 3 or like a Switch 4, Switch 5. and that would be interesting because I feel like as I get 12th place, that's um, like Steam sort of is like they've sort of got like the same energy as like Xbox back in the day in terms of like image. If you compare them like direct like Nintendo versus or like Steam is sort of like um it gets sort of like the same. I don't know, it reminds me a lot of like when people are like comparing like the Wii, PS3, Xbox 360, that sort of feel like I feel like Steam sort of has like taken the Xbox like appeal like in the handheld market, which is ironic because there's like a Xbox handheld that's like terrible from like a positioning marketing perspective. Like it's a good device. Um, yeah. Okay, I've been playing for an hour. I'm stopping, honestly. Like I have to get to sleep. Alright. See you guys.